Hey everybody, welcome back to Planet Coaster and welcome to the second episode of the Excavation. The previous one was all about project planning. We made the first rough draft of the roller coasters that will be established in this project, and we started building the centerpiece of this project, the opera. In today's video we are now expanding the basement of the theater. Spoiler alert, it's going to be a brewery. This may seem strange now, but let me tell you a little bit about the template for this building, #Teacher's Corner, before we get into the details of the implementation. I think I already told you in the last video that a few years ago I went on a city trip to Dresden in Germany with a friend. We went, of course, to see the local attractions, including the Semper Opera house. I was so fascinated by this building and its history that I used it as a model in this project. Of course, this will not be a detailed replica, but enough for inspiration. The State Opera was first opened after a 3-year construction phase in 1841, I guess, initially under the name Royal Court Theatre. After fires and the bombing during the Second World War, the State Opera was rebuilt almost entirely according to the designs of the master builder Gottfried Semper, and was finally given the name Saxony State Opera, or Semper Opera for short. As a result of various commercials, which were mainly broadcast on television, the rumor persists that there is a brewery in the basement of the Semper Opera house. In fact, the beer brand in question is known as a patron of culture, and in return for the support was allowed to use the opera house to advertise its beer. Now back to the project. We feed the rumor by building the mentioned brewery in the cellar. While building it, I followed the advice of a YouTuber to first of all place a large part of the necessary materials so that I don't have to constantly search in the scenery objects. In the front part of the room, the ovens for brewing are placed, while the back wall is almost exclusively occupied by wine barrels. The room is quite large, even for a brewery, so I decided to add a professional kitchen. This makes sense to me. Beside the usual place, an opera is regularly used for festive events, and the guests surely wants to be dined. Cross your heart, the bottom line is that a roller coaster is exciting and thrilling and so on, but it's also characterized by the fact that, that there's something to see and that you are taken through a varying theme as a passenger. I'll leave you alone with the construction phase for a short time and come back to you at the end of the video. Have fun! I am again. The construction work is almost finished and I'm glad that I built the floor in this checkerboard pattern. On the one hand, it's great to get a feeling for the distances. On the other hand, it brings a little variety while watching. In the outro, I show you right away how it looks from the perspective of the roller coaster. So when you ride it. Yeah, I think I put that in the credits of future videos as well. When we add scenery to the parts of the roller coaster, in this case the opera, we always take a short ride to show that part of the scenery from the guest's perspective. Please don't look too closely at the elevator's door installed here. I haven't edited the coaster triggers yet. Anyways guys, for today I thank you for watching. Once again, warm welcome to the project The Excavation, and I would be happy to welcome you again in the next video. Until then, stay healthy. Bye.